Hi, thanks for clicking on the video. We're going to take a look at August for Sagittarius. If you have significant Sagittarius placements, you're not going to want to miss a beat. Let's get to it. What's coming in? What is going on? Currently, the world. Wow. This is going to be, let's say, that 1 in a million. And how do you turn this into reality, right? I think that's the question. And the energy is coming in big, coming up with the ideas, the sun in reverse. Someone is out there building them anyways, so why not you? Building them anyway, so why not you? The question I hear in this quiet power, someone has a lot to contribute to their own magical way. But the brilliance breeds panic. It carries a deep worry. So I see someone may get caught in the static, not clear on what we can think. Or somebody could be asking themselves, what am I supposed to think? Okay. So how can I easily tell them? We scramble for the fast track. Chasing shortcuts that maybe only map out longer days. Makes the days long. There's a lot of delay. Vision. I see vision. Some people have it. Some people don't, right? Sagittarius risings have vision. Always seeing the big picture. So I think yet the recent past could tell us so much. And with the 7 of Pentacles coming up in reverse, actually, it tells a completely different story. It tells a story of limited success, dry rewards, and stagnant water. Because here is this immense reality of the situation. We pour these floods of energy into specific places, into specific people. And yet, we have not reaped the reward that we are looking for. Not yet. And why? Is it all because of manipulation? I think it's the weight of dealing with somebody's completely untapped talents. That's what these cards are saying. So when you do realize the bitter truth of survival, sometimes in this life you have to dumb yourself down. Yeah. You realize that you have to. Magician in reverse. You have to turn off that brilliant tap for a while just to keep the peace. So there is a lot of repressed emotions and inner confusion. Clearly, you are almost there, almost ready, but again, not quite. Here we see in the near future, instead, you are stuck in the thick of it, paying the price for a passive approach you thought was safe. Now the bill has come due and the energy is spent. But let's get down to the bottom line. I see your real potential, and right now it is not being maximized. The finger stops pointing outward. I'm saying the mirror becomes the only thing that's going to matter. Because someone is finally asking themselves, what needs to change so I can reach my goal? What shifts inside of me so I can hit my fullest potential? And what is impeding me from being able to do what I need to do? Look at this. Maybe it's the quiet, heavy realization. You know you're great at something, but you have not allowed yourself the opportunity to explore that skill. Whatever this holds for you. If you see that things are just taking its toll, the endless grind, the silent friction, the cost of staying small. If you are conflicted, tired of the disagreement and the competition, if you refuse to be defeated ever again, you become willing to win at all costs, you redefine, I think, what it means to win. And you refocus. You place your own needs before anyone else's. So much has been at risk for you that you have been fighting with. And here's where you are seeking forgiveness, learning to completely forgive and forget. You cut the cords, releasing yourself and others of every ounce of that weight, that toxic weight. You extended the lifeline here, I sense, though. All is forgiven. Be forgiven. This is the idea, so that you can move up and level up, where I see releasing the fear. They see you releasing the fear too. So it could be very well seeing you as a very creative, intuitive person, almost like you're psychic and often quite mysterious. Deeply connected with your subconscious mind. Always relating to your dreams, your steady inner voice. You're skilled at reading other people. Let me see, what else? And these are exactly the skills. Yeah, that I see coming. The hidden gifts are no longer hidden, and when that happens, the shift begins. Dun dun dun. Awesome. I'm seeing an absolute recovery from loss, and you're getting this back. The Five of Pentacles came up in reverse. You look at what has been stolen from you, what was shrunk, whatever that is, and you say, how can I get this back? How do I turn this into reality? I think the answer arrives in the current, and you start by coming up with those ideas. So, yeah, something's coming up. Someone is finally taking that step. And this is even people who have been isolated a lot like you. The exile is over. The door is unlocking. The space left behind by the grind is healing. So this is feeling, it's going to fill the emptiness. And this is overriding the poverty deep within inside of you. But the arrival isn't a final stop. No. There will be questions. There will still be questions. Once we make a decision, we will need to make another decision. Because what I'm seeing is that the horizon simply gives way to a brand new landscape. And the weight of the mantle settles on your shoulders. How can I remain impartial as I make an impartial judgment? For many of you, because in the end, it's just going to come down to your quiet power. In clarification, even though this came up in reverse, I do see a lot of, well, I'm sensing a lot of things yet around the corner. Things that you will fear. Things that you don't know yet. And what else you're unable to see right now. I'm feeling it for you here. It's going to take an immense amount of strength. Yes, an immense amount of strength. And because someone is dealing with a heavy wall of self-doubt, it could very well be the other people around you who carry that low energy. Remember that. Because a king may be alluring, highly intelligent, showing off with big words and lofty topics. But the king can do only harm compared to the shadow of the emperor coming around the corner. Awesome. An unyielding, cold alpha male personality, keeping his guard up tight, determined to never fully show a single genuine emotion. And I don't think Sagittarius rising is able to see him today when you get this reading, but listen close. There is an element of getting what you want at all costs. It is down in your quiet power, your own magic way, and your unshakable commitment to, standing firm in your truth. Standing firm in your truth. Refuse to allow others to steer you off course, please. And that devotion, that energy is going to be matched. The world will rise to meet the standard that you've set. In your own magical way, there is something that you bring to the table. No one can recreate it. No one can steal your seat at that table. So move. There is no time for planning, okay? I feel like that day has came and went. As we move into August, now execution takes the wheel. But listen close. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. If an offer finds you, wait until you are standing on the floor. Don't believe it's true until you're already up deep within it. You got to protect your ground until the ink is dry, This is an opportunity coming. It's coming in hot for somebody to execute their skills. That's what's gonna get you there. It's a green light to show off exactly what you are capable of. And there's no more hiding, no more holding back. I see this. This is where it's going to get us there. This is, we get so lost in the serious weight of everyday survival, right? Just the grind. That we forget our energy is a sacred thing to protect. It is time to easily tell them and tell ourselves and unshackle yourself, unshackle the blocks, cut the dead weight, step into the open room. Trust your magic, command your space, max out your power, turn the tap back on, full blast. Trust the vision, and looking back in hindsight, ask yourself, what was I so worried for? What was I so worried for? Take a deep breath. Exhale that heavy weight, And remember, just remember how to have fun with the beautiful chaos of it all. Right? Now, before we go, if this resonated with your spirit, don't forget to tap that like button. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I'll be here waiting to pull this energy for us again very soon. I appreciate each and every one of you and the time that you've taken to view the video. Take good care of yourselves. And until next time, I will see you in the next tarot reading.